Move the mouse here, and we're back with another episode of the How-To series. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the Snowfall DLC, and for today's video, I had to load up a Snowfall map. This is the town of Winterfell that I previously built in my Let's Play Season 5, so if you want to see how the town came to be, definitely check that series out. So today we're going to talk about all the mechanics that you need to understand to build a successful city in Snowfall. Each of the DLCs comes with their own unique twist on gameplay, and for me, Snowfall is one of the hardest ones to wrap my head around. But let's start by talking about some of the new city service buildings, and then we'll get into the uniques and parks at the end of the video. So the first building that I want to talk about is the Tram Depot. And this building needs to be dropped on a road, but that road also has to be connected to tram tracks to enable tram cars to leave the depot and then get connected to wherever you want to build lines for. Trams or streetcars work very similar to buses, except for the fact that they're tied down to the rails that are built into the road, not unlike a train track. If we jump over to the tram tab, you have a couple different options for roads. So we have a 2-lane road with tram tracks, a 2-lane one-way road, a 4-lane road with tram tracks, and then you can have tram tracks on their own with no road tied to them in either bidirectional or one-way. Setting up a tram line is very similar to setting up a bus line. You just want to drop a stop wherever you want the vehicles to stop and pick up passengers and complete the line. The only catch that you might have to be aware of is at the end of streets. For example, I have a tram line that's running up and down this main avenue. You have to have some sort of turnaround for the trams because they can't just switch in reverse direction. So when this tram gets to the end of the street, it's able to turn around here and then come back down the other side of the main avenue. Now, although trams were added as part of Snowfall DLC, this is something that you can use in any other map. Working our way through the city service buildings, the next one up is the sauna. And this basically provides a health bonus and a happiness bonus to the area where it's dropped in. So plop some of those down in your neighborhoods and make everybody happy. They don't take the place of other healthcare facilities. They do provide a bonus to health in the area though, so keep that in mind. Since Snowfall maps can get very cold, the next couple buildings are really important. We can pull heat from the ground and turn that into power with the geothermal power plant. The nice thing about geothermal power is it does not pollute, so it's a great option for green cities. Another thing you'll need to consider is heating. So by default, if you don't do anything special, residents will get their heat from electric. And that means an incredible burden on your power network. You can offload some of that though by provided heated water pipes and dropping in either a boiler station or a geothermal heating plant. The boiler station produces more heat output than the geothermal plant, but it does so with the cost of pollution and noise pollution. Whereas with the geothermal plant, although there is noise pollution, there's no ground pollution that's introduced as part of that. So when you can upgrade to those, it's probably a good idea. When building with traditional water pipes, you can come out $440 worth of pipe between two parallel pipes and get that nice little sweet spot of minimal overlap. You can take existing water pipes and upgrade them to heated water pipes. And when you connect those to geothermal heating plants or boiler stations, that will pass heated hot water through those pipes, and citizens can use that instead of electricity for heat. You can upgrade your existing networks, or if you're building out new ones, instead of the $440 worth of pipe, use $2,200 worth of pipe between two pipes, and then that will create that nice similar overlap that we saw before. Keep in mind that setting up that hot water infrastructure is a lot more expensive than just traditional water pipes, but it pays in the long run by reducing that stress on your electric grid. Snowfall introduced road maintenance as an in-game mechanic. And one of the things that we can drop in is the road maintenance depot. And this essentially has two areas of effect. So if you bring up info views and go to the hammer and wrench on the left-hand side, you'll actually be able to see the area of coverage, which paints the roads in green where that can cover. Just like any other city service, it needs to be accessible and within a reasonable range. But the other tab shows us the condition of roads, and as road maintenance vehicles go out, they will actually boost the speed of roads. Now, red's not a bad thing in this case. Red is just normal. It's what is happening when you don't have a road maintenance depot anywhere out there. But once you've added one in, any of those roads that are now painted green under the condition tab are going to allow traffic to move a little bit faster. and that can help out with some traffic jams that you might have going on in your city. Right next to where we found the road maintenance depot, you'll also find the snow dump, and this works very similar to a traditional dump in-game. It has an area of effect and it will send out trucks, but instead of picking up garbage, it's going to pick up snow. Snow on the roads will slow your traffic down. Having a snow dump in range will help get that snow off the roadways and allow traffic to move faster. The snow dump will eventually fill up, but it also melts off the snow, so you don't have to empty it to another facility, but you may have to add a couple of these around your map to ensure good coverage. Over on the uniques menu, there's also a snowfall breakout, and these range in all kinds of different unique buildings, from restaurants to spas, sleigh rides, and a snowboard arena, Santa Claus's workshop, and a Christmas tree that you can place in one of your parks. So have a look through those and see the unlock requirements. They're all fairly easy for the most part and should happen normally just during the course of managing a Snowfall city. Snowfall also has its own breakout on the park submenu, so you can add in things like a snowman park, an ice sculpture park, a sledding hill, curling, and skating rinks. And unfortunately, as long as this kid continues to practice skating, he just keeps falling, so maybe have a healthcare facility nearby for all the concussions. Hopefully this video will give you some ideas on how to get started building in Snowfall, but if you've got questions, let me know in the comments down below, or follow me on Twitter, or join the Discord if you want to get involved in the discussion. If you did enjoy this video, likes, comments, and shares all help the channel a lot and are greatly appreciated. If you're new here, subscribe for more and consider hitting the bell to get notifications for updates in this and other series. But until the next one, this is Move the Mouse, signing off.